recording for YouTube. Maybe. Hey, we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. And in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 374. I'm Jason.
I am Jeff.
Blake.
I'm the intern.
Yay! And with us this week it's been a while. It's been like 2 months, 2.5 months. It's been a long time. We have Stephen Izzy from Everything I Learned from Movies.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Can't believe you forgot about us.
We didn't forget about you. I did feel bad because it's been a while. But I think you're the first guest back since we came back from Christmas.
I think so.
Saving the best for first.
That's right. Well, next week is Tony from the Salty Language, so you know how that gets. That's a little shady. That's shady.
Who? No, I was kidding.
Exactly.
We love Tony, whoever he is.
Who's he, Steve?
So people that don't know, Steve and Izzy have been on a lot, and we appreciate it every time. And they were so nice, and they even had the listeners name one of their pet rats. Cool Ranch. How's Cool Ranch going?
Cool Ranch actually got in a fight with one of his brothers, and he has an owie on his tail right above his little testicles. And because he's all naked, you can see it really bad, but he's doing pretty good. He's still the good boy.
Goddamn low blows.
So
Are you
who
sure
instigated the fight?
Are you sure it's his tail, above his tail?
Tail
and
which
testicles,
tail.
that's pretty close. I mean,
It was a close call. He's just not the instigator. Ruffles is an instigator, and Zaps is an instigator, but Cool Ranch is not.
Zaps. Ooh.
Zaps is the biggest rat, guys. He's like 1.5 pounds.
Oh, guys.
He's huge.
Speaking of Zaps, happy Fat Tuesday, motherfuckers.
Woo!
Oh, it is Fat Tuesday, everybody. Welcome.
Listen up on Tom Nurula.
I fucking hate New Orleans. I mean, Mardi Gras. Not New Orleans, just Mardi Gras. Sorry.
Well, we're celebrating by drinking what I like to call root bourbon, root beer and bourbon.
Ooh. First off, wait a minute. Let's get back to the question.
Izzy's been making food all day.
I've been cooking all day. We had shrimp po' boys for lunch. I deep fried my own shrimp. I made my own rolls because we're snowed in and I couldn't go get rolls. I made jambalaya for dinner. I made king cake.
We ordered a pizza.
I don't celebrate Mardi Gras, but I celebrate Carnival.
Oh, the Brazil.
Happy Carnival yesterday. How was it?
Pretty boring. I was snowed in and sat and watched TV all day.
Yeah.
But you put on your
Rock
tube top
on.
and you danced, right?
No, I just had some water.
Aww.
Blake, let's get to the big question. Have you ever been in a fight that's so bad that your testicles got hurt?
How many fights have you gotten into where your testicles didn't end up hurt?
Good point.
Is there a difference, really?
I mean, my tail has, but never my testicles. Never my testicles, thank God.
I'm about to say, if you're in a fight with me, your testicles are going to probably get kicked at some point in time.
Probably the first thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's my purse.
I don't know
that's where
you.
brothers go,
Let go
right?
of my purse.
Yeah. When you get to a certain age, that's the first thing you kick.
And then you go for the eyes.
That's right.
Throw sand in their eyes, and then you go for the testicles.
Just like a gorilla.
Brian,
No, that's
you work at a
blue.
bar. What's that? Wait a minute, time out. Jeff has blue testicles. What's going on?
I said glue. He said just like a gorilla. I said no, gorillas
Oh.
use glue.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
No, gorillas, they go for the eyes and the hands and then the groin.
Yeah, first they go for your face so that you can't see them to attack them. Then they go for your hands so you can't, scratch them up. And then they go for your junk so that you can't rape them.
Jeez. Jeff does the same thing.
Fun fact.
No,
yeah,
I
gorilla
kick
style.
your groin
huh?
first.
Groin first. Brian, you worked at bars, or a bar. How many fights have you been in or broken up at a bar?
I've been in 5.
Okay.
I say
Okay.
carry the 4.
Broken up, probably 30.
Okay. Okay. Have you been in any fights recently?
No, it's
Okay.
been
Been a while?
probably 7, 8 years, if not
Okay.
longer.
So, do you think you spraying everybody with Lysol when they come into the bar now helps, like, calm everybody? Do you think that helps? Or do you just spray it in your eyes?
Well, I've moved on from Lysol. Now I'm just using deer urine.
Oh, good call. Good call. Good call.
With a hint of eucalyptus and lavender for that calming essence.
Oh, I think I'd rather have deer urine than lavender. Oh, God. Ugh.
No, you wouldn't.
No, lavender.
No, you wouldn't.
awful.
This
Have
dude's
you
had a lot
actually
of lavender.
smelled deer urine? The
I
spray?
smelled deer urine.
Nah.
We busted it open by accident when I used to work at a sporting goods store.
Yeah, that was not pleasant.
Accidental.
Well, it was not on purpose because.
Like the
Well,
time
to be
accidentally
fair-
I figured
Jeremy somebody.
Jim just broke it out and sprayed Jason with it.
Well, to be fair, there was deer running around the sporting goods store, and we had to test out the new AKs. So I thought, hey, let's just do it this way. Break out the deer urine, we're good. Because I need AKs for hunting, so let's do it. So that's a real sport. Yeah.
AK-47, not just for home protection anymore.
Nope. We need 87 bullets in a deer. Anyways, Jim's not here yet. I've called him, but he has
Jim
not
is
answered.
not going to be here. He is celebrating Fat Tuesday. He told you this last week.
I don't remember that. Okay, so Jim won't be here this week. Does anyone besides Steve and Izzy, who have obviously done a huge party at their house, does anyone care about Fat Tuesday or Mardi Gras?
Jim does.
Okay, Jim, obviously. Never mind. My question, Steve.
Anybody else within earshot? Anyone?
No,
Anyone?
here's the real question the listeners want to know. Who of you are going to dare to do Lent?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
Lent.
It's the reason you do Fat Tuesday and Mardi Gras and get drunk and debaucherous and whatnot is so that you can be good for the next 46 days for Zombie Jesus to come back.
It's 40 days, and then when Zombie Jesus comes back, he's like, "Party, motherfuckers!" And then you can go back to your debaucherous
Only if
ways.
he sees his shadow.
If Zombie Jesus sees his shadow, it's 7 more days of Lent.
That's right.
Damn it! I really wanted ice cream by the end of Lent, but he saw his shadow. Damn it!
Oh.
No, the last time I did anything for Lent, I gave up Catholicism, and I just kept going through Lent and on through the rest of the year.
So you are technically the Lent Champion because you haven't gone back to Catholicism.
I guess.
Good job. Good job.
They didn't send me the newsletter to start again. I guess that's part of it.
Or they're altar boys. Anyways. Sorry, is that wrong? Let's go check out Prinder. It's on the App Store. Blake, what would you give up for Lent if you practiced it?
I stopped giving up things for Lent myself.
Okay.
For personal reasons, I thought, why would I prove giving something up 40 days to make a statement for something when I can just make a statement?
Okay. Would you give anything up now?
No, that's not the answer that, some people would want to hear, but
Okay.
Yeah. If you're trying to better yourself, then just better yourself for forever and not just for 40 days.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like I don't do New Year's resolutions. Why wait until New Year's to do it? I mean, if you couldn't do it before, you think you're really going to do it then?
Well, because right before New Year's is Christmas, and you change everything you do at Christmas time.
Really?
Well,
you could.
You put a tree in your house. You spend a shit ton of money on presents for everybody else. I mean, yeah.
You eat candy out of your socks.
Exactly. Sock candy.
I mean, it's a good calendar date to start stuff because the significance of January 1st or the significance of Lent. But I,
for tax
my
purposes.
philosophy's always been, why wait 364 days and make a difference in your life, right?
Good point. Good point.
What if you thought about it on December 30th?
Well, then you could either wait 366 days or wait one.
Just saying, what if it just comes to you on the 30th?
Then do
like,
it.
Hey, you know what?
You mean like eating 1,000 conies in the next year?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, my New Year's resolution was to eat more French fries. I ate a lot of tater tots last year, but not enough French fries.
You gotta go French fries above tater tots.
It was in the wrong shape.
All right, I have a question since we're talking about Lent and giving things up.
Uh-huh.
Friend of mine in college, she decided for Lent she was going to give up ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
The cafeteria served ice milk.
Ew.
And she said that was not the same thing. And
That
she
is
could have
not
ice milk.
No.
I mean,
Because it's
Just
horrible.
describe it.
Well, it's not good, but I mean, I'm thinking.
Like, is it just a glass of milk with some ice cubes in it?
Yeah, that's like
No,
saying
it's-
I'm going to give up beer. But wheatgrass is kind of the same thing. It's like no,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
exactly. You're
still
gonna give
drink
up
a
beer, but
Cool
Heineken
Ultra.
Zero
Ice-
still counts.
Ice milk is just ice cream without the cream. It uses milk instead of cream.
Or sugar.
Or frozen yogurt or anything like that. I
pieces
mean,
of brownie and cookie dough and
Just have a brownie instead.
yeah.
So would yogurt be given up too?
and
like-
if you're giving up ice cream, I'd say frozen yogurt falls into it.
Okay. Okay.
What about sherbet?
Oh,
About what?
sherbet.
Sherbet?
Ooh.
Sherbet? Oh, sherbet's great. That's yes.
I
That's
would
better than
classify
ice cream.
sherbet as a non-ice cream.
But sherbet only comes in like 3 flavors, right?
No,
It feels like it.
comes in
What about
6.
McDonald's shakes? Since those really have nothing to do with ice cream.
Well, they'd be easy to give up because they're never working.
I can't do that solely because the Shamrock Shakes come back during Lent.
yes, they
That's the
do.
only
They're
time I can
back.
get them.
That's how they get you.
Wait,
Every
wait.
time.
You like the taste of green food coloring? Because you can get that year round.
No. Let me ask. So is the McRib still back?
Oh, are they going to?
I think it's gone.
Oh,
Oh.
are they going to overlap?
Well,
What
I
about the
think it would
McRib
be-
shake? Is that still a thing?
I think Demi Moore warned everybody in the Seventh Seal movie that the McRib and the Shamrock Shake cannot be at the same time. I think that's the Seventh Seal of the Apocalypse. So you gotta be careful.
Wow.
You like that one? I
Seventh
pulled
Seal
that one.
reference.
Pulled that one. I got some movie references for Steve and Izzy this week. Have you seen the Seventh Seal?
With Ingmar
Demi?
Bergman?
No,
Dem-
it's the seventh sign, isn't it?
Seventh Sign. My bad. Seventh Sign.
Oh.
Oh, haven't seen Seventh Seal. I think I've seen Seventh Seal. It's just been a long ass time.
Yeah, it's like Death playing chess or some shit.
Seventh Sign. My bad. I apologize. Seventh Sign.
Seventh.
I did see the Seventh Samurai. No.
Not the same.
Robin in the Seven Hoods? Is that
Oh
what you're
no!
talking about?
No.
7. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh.
A Happy Meal. It's always a Happy Meal. I was watching Family Feud tonight, and just to show you that how I've gone down a wrong path lately. They asked the fast money questions at the end. One of the questions was, name something you would be embarrassed or upset by if your dog ate of your neighbors. Like, he went to your neighbor's house and ate something. And the first thing I said out loud was children.
Oh, I'm just
I
so
don't-
embarrassed.
Let's see if it's on the board. Oh, 5.
Number one
Wow. That's surprising.
Number one answer was their pet. So I wasn't completely wrong.
Number
Speaking
two
of
answer
pets,
was their gift.
number one answer was pet. Male was not that high. Slippers, which I don't know how many neighbors are leaving slippers out, but you do you. But anyways,
By the door.
Well, their feet were inside of them.
That was the weird
So-
part.
Well, you got to remember the large retirement community that has time to watch these all day.
it was on at 7. My oldest son went to play video games. My 2 other kids were like, "Oh, we're going upstairs to play," so they
Then they
left.
got eaten by the neighbor's dog.
That's
He's still
right.
very embarrassed.
It was very embarrassing to talk to the neighbor. And then my wife was in a PTA meeting, so I literally had like 25 minutes to myself. I was like, oh.
You used it to watch.
Yes.
Family.
Well, 22 of the minutes. The other 3 minutes, yeah, we know what happened.
Yeah. I ate a brownie. Anyway. Speaking of pets, Steve and Izzy, you guys have a new pet that I just saw on Facebook, right? And
Yeah.
what do you got outside your house right now?
Yeah, so there's a neighborhood bobcat that likes to eat baby deer and squirrels, and he likes to sleep under our back porch. And we don't usually see him, but we always see like his little footprints and like little bits and bobs of things he's eaten. And today we actually got to see his little face, and he saw our faces, and our kitties ran.
Does he eat cats?
Well, our cats are indoor cats, so I don't know.
I'm sure given the chance, he probably would.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty big dude. He's probably right around 35, 40 pounds.
Yeah, he's pretty stocky.
Have you named him?
What's that?
Have you named him?
Well, Bob, duh. It's a bobcat.
Bob?
Yeah. Bob. Good call. Good call.
We call him Bobber.
That cat ain't right.
6 a.m. and that boy ain't right already.
That's my purse.
Bobcat was my college mascot.
Bobcat?
Did you go to Ohio?
I did.
Hey, go Bobcats.
How much snow did you have out there, Steve and Izzy?
About maybe 6 inches total.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 or 7, yeah.
We were supposed to get 8 to 12, and then sleet decided to show up, and we got 4 inches where I'm at. We had about 1.5 inches on the ground already. I was quite disappointed that we did not get a foot of snow. I was pissed off.
I was thrilled that we did not get a foot of snow. That's too much as it is. Now, granted, I still would rather have snow than a sheet of ice covering everything. Mm-hmm. But
have you guys seen the pictures from Oregon with the ice storm?
I have not.
Oh yeah, they got hit with an ice storm. Like it, caved in cars, crushed overhangs. There's 300,000 people without power still, including a good friend of mine and her hairless kitties. Her husband's taking turns putting the kitties inside his jacket inside the house to keep them warm.
Oh God. Did they lose the hair because of the storm?
Oh, no. She just is an aficionado of hairless cats.
Just a horrible timing with their barber.
I just say stuff now just to see Brian's reaction because I love seeing Brian's reaction.
Just take a couple inches off as spring's getting here. Oh, shit.
And we do want to say, good thoughts to people in Texas right now. We have many listeners down there. We got many listeners down in Texas, so they are doing rolling power outages. I don't even know, building a wall. I don't even know what they're doing down there, but they're having snow, and I don't think they have many snow plows in Austin. And ice, yes. So.
No, they had that 130 car wreck on the expressway earlier in the week.
Fort Worth, yeah.
6 fatalities. It was not good.
Some of the videos. Slow down, guys. There's ice on the road. Slow down. Yeah. You're not used to it, but that should be pretty standard. No, I was kidding.
And then we're supposed to get more snow tomorrow night, I think, or Thursday.
Thursday night.
Bring it. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, snow. Woo!
I'm tired of this pussy ass 2 inches of snow. Give me a foot of snow, people.
I'm tired of this pussy ass 2 inches of snow. I want 0.
No. You can't. No.
Yeah, you heard Jason. Give him 10 full inches of snow in
I love my 10 inches. Did you just turn into Fat Tuesday down there?
He was singing snow because you said you wanted snow.
I do want snow.
You want 10 inches of snow.
Brian,
boom, boom, down.
Brian, you were very happy with the weatherman yesterday.
A little frustrated. Yeah, a little frustrated.
The weathermen.
They
were
missed
not
it by
correct.
2 degrees. I'm sorry.
Look, it's not Nicolas Cage's greatest movie, okay? It's Weatherman and Family Man are both kind of subpar.
Hey, I like the Family Man.
I thought they were his better movies,
Yeah,
to be honest.
I was gonna say.
They all can't be Willy's Wonderland.
I was gonna say, this sounds like somebody who hasn't seen Primal, and it shows.
You're damn straight.
I still need to see Primal. So the weathermen here in Cincinnati were predicting a lot of snow, and then, like Jeff said, it was like a 2 degrees higher in the atmosphere or whatever. So we got sleet. But the best part was for 6 hours last night, seeing them try to backtrack on their predictions and explain why they did not do as well as they should have. And again, they can't control.
You watched them for 6 hours?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Well, I only have 25 minutes of free time to watch Family Feud, but I got 6 fucking hours to watch former sportscasters now backtracking on their weather reports.
It sounds like a good old Grandpa Simpson.
I had it on while I was working, so simmer down, people. It was on in the background.
Good old Rick Typhoon. He's going to tell me what's what.
Go ahead, Brian.
The craziest thing the thing that just irritates me is like it was supposed to start at like 2, right? Like everything like 2-3 o'clock. Like 1:30, you've got like one of the guys going on like, yeah, like I'm running all the models. We're on track for 10.5 or more. And then like 30 minutes later, it's like, we're probably gonna get like 3 inches.
Yeah, why can't these natural phenomena stick to my schedule, damn it?
I agree. And I don't blame the weatherman for the change.
No, obviously. I mean, I get it. Like, I understand the process and the science and all that, but it's still like for 5 days they've been like hyping the shit out of this blizzard, and you can't find bread anywhere. Like, you can't convince me that the meteorologists and like Kroger aren't working together. They have to be.
Good old Big Weather and Cobra Commander and his damn weather dominator.
Weather.
Get your shit together.
Sarah Lee and her goddamn paying off all the meteorologists.
Bullshit.
Where else am I going to eat my mayo sandwiches? Damn it. Mayo sandwich.
Yeah, we left work early, took a half day yesterday, went in late today. So I'm so happy all this weather was coming that I miss out on paycheck.
Oh, it wasn't paid?
In a very surprising to me was
it's either.
What's that?
Go ahead.
They canceled most of the procedures in Erica's unit, so she had the day off today.
Oh, well, that's at least nice.
Yeah, but it's like, like now they're never going to do that ever again.
No.
Just because they could have went into work today and worked, but.
So the company I worked for years ago, probably my first year there, like, I don't even know, 12 years ago, 10 years ago, we had a big winter storm, and they sent us home, and they said, do not come in tomorrow because we're never doing this. We've never done this. We're going to close up tomorrow. Literally the next day, everything was clear, and there was no issues. And never again have we ever closed because of snow, because of that one time. And we're like, yeah, we think it's because of that. It's the same thing. Yeah, like I said, I was quite disappointed. My kids were disappointed. Blake, were you disappointed in the lack of snow?
No, we got plenty of snow here. It was the worst day to shovel because of the hours of sleet we got.
Yeah. That's why I need a neighbor with a snowblower. Yeah, I got to use a snowblower again. Yeah. It was awesome.
What did you have to do for it this time?
Don't worry about it. Husband was home this time. Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Sounds even sexier.
Okay.
The only thing that screwed it up was my parents were supposed to get the second vaccine shot for COVID today. So they got pushed back to Monday, next Monday.
Yeah.
At this point.
My dad was pushed back to Friday. He was supposed to get it today, too. And he's getting it Friday.
So my parents were a little upset. They wanted it to be done. So, but I said, well, hopefully Monday nothing comes. So I think it's supposed to be warmer. So There you go. Brian, you are going to have the obituary section at the end, right?
I got it queued up. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, end it with a downer.
Yeah. But to do a happy part here, Brian, what is your joke for Blake today, or is it for Jeff? I'm not sure.
It's for Jeff. I have no jokes for Blake. Let's see here.
Every joke he has is a joke for me.
That's right.
Yes. Mute button, Blake. Yeah, mute. Let's see here. I got two.
I've already had it on.
All right. This is why he's better than intern fax machine.
What do you call bears with no ears?
Bee?
Yeah. Damn.
Yay!
Seriously, that's the fucking joke.
Yeah.
Blake, can I join you over there in the green room?
It's from the Instagram account, Bad Jokes.
Oh, okay.
All right, here's the next one, Jeff.
Quit trying not to take the credit for that.
Shut up.
Hold on, I'm going to put my earmuffs on for this one.
Yes, please. The red button that you press the red button.
Okay, go ahead. She's already played that trick on me. You can't do it to me twice.
That's what she said. All right. My wife thinks we should allow pets to share our bed.
Okay, time out. Shut up, Mike. Hold on. Brian, what was that joke again?
My wife thinks
something about his wife's in bed.
Am I
ruining this for him? Am I ruining this for him?
Brian, come back.
Come back, Brian.
Blake, do you see what you've done?
I'm going on mute. I shall not hit speak again until his joke is over.
Well, it's too late now. I can't get him back. And I can't see. No, I can't see.
About Mandalorian or something. That's why Blake left.
Jeff, where are you?
You didn't even bring up Tribby.
I lost Jeff.
Goodbye forever. Until next time.
Well, that was the shortest episode. Brian joined and left.
Should we leave out of solidarity?
No. He's back.
Hey, there we go.
Brian, Steve and Izzy were going to leave out of solidarity just for you.
Damn it. I knew I should have hung out just a little bit longer.
Blake said he's on mute until the end of your joke.
Mute. Okay. I'm on mute until the end of your joke, I swear.
I call bullshit.
Okay.
It's no bullshit. I'm on mute.
Shut up, Blake. You're on mute. Okay, Brian, tell your joke.
My wife thinks we should allow our pets to share our bed, so I finally gave in. After 10 minutes, our goldfish finally settled down.
I like that one.
I never thought I would say this, but I wish Blake would have talked.
I'm just imagining the goldfish flopping around. That's funny.
Just wait until all the ichthyologists start sending in complaints.
Oh, my God.
I think people who study fish would agree that they would flop around on a bed and then die.
Yeah, they'd be like, 10 minutes, that's pretty good.
Mud ruckers don't. Mud ruckers can actually go on land and water. They're a type of fish.
Yeah, but that's not the fish he had as a pet.
He never said specifically what type of fish.
Why don't you talk when Jason's talking, Blake? Do everyone a favor.
We only do when he sings. Take the last train to Clarksville.
I'm on mute.
Yeah, I'm on mute.
I think he's still waiting for that joke.
I'm still waiting for Brian to say something funny.
Ah. Okay. On a side note,
at least the fax machine would send us a joke of the day fax. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but you know what? The one nice thing is Brian tries to tell a joke. Intern Gary just tells us about his drama with his teen mom girlfriend. So I'll take Brian's jokes above intern Gary.
Can we stop talking about teen mom ever?
No, Teen Mom 2 OG. We'll talk about Teen Mom OG. So
anything that begins with Teen Mom, I think, should be off limits to this podcast.
Okay, TMOG. So, anyways, on this episode, real quick here, Izzy has an Etsy page.
I do.
We lost Jeff. Izzy, please tell us what your Etsy page is.
Oh, you can find me over at untidyvenus.etsy.com. That's a goddess who's bad at housekeeping. I make all kinds of fun watercolors. I've got enamel pins, including the Snackosaurs. Steve here does custom pet portraits drawn badly.
Yeah.
And I heard rumor there's some promo codes going around.
HomePod, save 15% if you put that in on Untidy Venus on Etsy. Let me ask you this. Do you have llamas? Stuff with llamas?
I don't have llamas currently, but that doesn't mean that they're not coming.
Okay. Because my daughter is 7, and she is now obsessed with llamas in the last couple weeks. She has lots of llamas.
I thought you were going to do it for Scab Jeff.
No, Scab Jeff just steals llamas. That's what he does.
Well, if you commission a pet portrait from Steve and just say you have a pet llama, I can probably arrange something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just saying because that's big. We redid a room and it's a lot of llamas.
A lot of llamas.
Llamas are great.
They are cute. I will say that. And then Steve and Izzy, you guys are doing something in April. Would you like to explain what that is?
Hey, it's Steve's birthday. It's private between a husband and wife. The podcast.
Yeah, I think it means the other thing. April 10th, we're having Podcart Fest. You can follow all that at Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at PODCARTFEST. It's a celebration of podcarts and amazing artists. There's going to be a live stream and interactive virtual booths.
We're going to have some really amazing guests as long as COVID luck holds out.
Yeah, but don't want to say who the guests are just yet, but if you follow us at Podcart Fest on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, hopefully in the next week or two when we have everything pseudo firmed up with regards to the global pandemic, we'll let you know, and it's going to be great. And
Hobie will be there in some form or other. My son actually has a baseball tournament that weekend, so I don't think I will be on at all. But I'm going to try. I think that Sunday I might be okay. Oh, no, it's just that one day, isn't it? Just that Saturday, right?
Yeah, it's just the one Saturday from, I believe it's 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. So when you're watching your son strike out and stuff, you can actually go on your phone and see the live stream and check out all the amazing artists and their booths and, order llamas.
Yeah, every booth gets a little virtual chat, so you can actually talk with the artists and creators and podcasters. Plus, there's going to be the live stream with the Q&As and stuff. It's going to be great. We have a really fun virtual platform that just feels right.
Okay, that's awesome.
I'll be there too, but I'll be on mute.
Yeah, you can be on mute, but you can still send in questions on the chat board for our amazing guests and artists.
And Hobie is going to be giving away a couple of these. Look at that.
Yeah, Funkos, baby.
Woo!
Yeah.
A Fortnite Funko. That's got to be worth some money.
Valor.
That's like 2 weeks.
Valor. It's I don't know who this is, but it's Valor from Fortnite, number 463. Yeah. So we'll be giving that one away, and we got another one I think we're giving away. So we'll be having some contests there as well for you guys. Okay, Archie Andrews is mine. Don't you fucking give that away. I want that thing. God, he's hot. Even the Funko of Archie is hot. God. I'm going to send that one to Izzy, and she's going to stencil on some abs for me.
Is he gonna fuck that Funko?
Yeah, I think he really likes Riverdale.
That's not the title of the episode.
I'm writing it down.
Still writing it down.
I took him for a Jughead guy myself.
But... 7 years in the future, it takes place. Woo! The time jump.
Yeah, time jumps are always great.
Blake loves time travel.
Yeah, just waiting for that to happen to Stranger Things.
You know,
or Harry Potter. Or
Harry Potter. Funny you should mention Stranger Things. We had a podcast poll of the week. And it was on Twitter page at Bad Ideas Podcast. Speak of that, where can we find you? What's your Twitter over there, Stephen Izzy?
Oh, well, you can find us at Everything I Learned from Movies at EILF Movies. That's Everything I Learned from Movies. And that's Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. And remember, Podcart Fest, April 10th. And hopefully many more after.
Hopefully my kid doesn't have a tournament that week for the future ones. So, let's see here. We had Twitter poll of the week. What series are you most looking forward to returning? The new seasons. We had Umbrella Academy, The Boys, Yellowstone, and Stranger Things. Blake, since you're not on Twitter, allegedly, which one would you vote for of those four? Mm-hmm. He's on mute. Blake, you gotta unmute yourself.
I was wondering what was going on. No, I would say Umbrella Academy. I think it's jumped the shark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did time travel.
Yeah, and Yellowstone I've never seen yet.
Okay.
Be the toss-up between The Boys and Stranger Things.
Stranger Things season 4.
I probably would go Stranger Things over The Boys. Although I enjoy The Boys, I'd go. My vote would be Stranger Things.
I guess I should catch up on Stranger Things. I'm only on season 2.
Oh,
yeah, I haven't
geez.
seen season 3 either.
I just haven't. I was kind of bored by season 2. I'm halfway through it.
Well, season 3 is better than season 2.
Okay. He's got that fucking alien, the one kid does. He's walking around with that pet alien. Ugh. I don't care.
So,
Not an
Jason-
alien, it's an extra-dimensional being.
Whatever. Yes, Brian.
We were talking, I guess it was last week or 2 weeks ago, where you were comparing Yellowstone and Sons of Anarchy.
Yes. Yeah.
So did you know? You probably didn't. So Yellowstone is created and written by the guy that plays Chief Hale in Sons of Anarchy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I did not know that.
That definitely confirms why you feel that way.
Huh.
I thought Yellowstone was created by Teddy Roosevelt.
No. Franklin Roosevelt. You got your history wrong.
I thought it was
Damn public
Eleanor
schools.
Roosevelt.
That's why there's a lot of wheelchair ramps. Anyways,
Wheelchair ramps to the hot springs that
Yes,
melt
that's
flesh.
right. That's right.
So number one answer on the board was The Boys. Is that right?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for that last season of Small Wonder.
Yeah, right. Ooh,
Oh.
they left it
Well,
on a real cliffhanger with that geisha stuff.
Right?
How about Alf? I mean, that was a...
They came back and did made-for-TV movies to close that up.
Yeah, they piss poorly did those.
Let me get through this, and then I
Punky
got a question
Brewster's
about Alf.
back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right?
Alexa Bliss, my future wife from wrestling, is on it. Can't go wrong with that. So in last place, Stranger Things was 16%. Third place,
Obviously, I'm way off.
I'm way off. Third place was Umbrella Academy at 20%, and then The Boys beat Yellowstone 37% to 27%. So there you go.
Because I didn't vote.
Pop Culture Cafe said Yellowstone, big cliffhanger, and it's original. Not a lot of Montana, well written, ranching dramas out there. Hope it wins. And if not, then he has a picture of Rip saying, "You gotta be fucking kidding me," because everybody loves it. Randy, RJ Holt 666. He said, "I will have voted for Mandalorian." Same with Kevin at Cincy Explorer, and same with Doug, number one fan. You know what, fuckers? It's not on there, okay? They only give us 4.
I
That
thought they
wasn't one
ended
of
The
the options.
Mandalorian because it's going to be the Book of Boba or whatever.
The Book of Boba Fett.
That's a
No,
different
Mandalorian-
show.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, because every single character in the Star Wars universe now has to have a series because, they're not making movies anymore.
Well, if they're going to make money off of it, they will make them a series.
Blake and I cannot officially announce it, but we did talk about the two guys in the cantina We're in talks with Disney now for that series. That there's going to be in the background of every major event in the Star Wars
The guy who
universe.
lost his
I'm
arm.
wanted in 8 systems.
Yep.
That guy? All right.
Yep.
What
Blake
I'm
and I are
waiting
in
for
talks.
is the Christmas album from that Blue Elephant thing.
Oh,
The Max Rebo band.
That's the one.
Max Rebo.
I'm
So
waiting
yeah, we're
for,
gonna be the
Grandpa
Rosencrantz and
Wookiee's
Guildenstern
spinoff.
of the Star Wars universe.
Lumpy or whatever. Yeah.
What was that, Blake? Blake, what was
Lumpy.
that? Oh, Lumpy. Oh.
We're gonna be the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern of the
That's
Star
true.
Wars universe.
You know, when I watch Star Wars now, Blake, I always look for them because I always think where we could insert them at because it is I like our idea. I like it. Let's see. Don't talk. We're trademarking it though, so Disney's gonna have to pay us. You know, of shows to be rebooted,
Sure.
I'm actually shocked that Alf has not been rebooted yet. He had
Are
a
you
couple-
really?
Yeah, actually, I am. It's goofy enough, and it has enough 1980s love that I think people would do it, or early 90s love, that I would not be surprised that somebody wouldn't reboot it. He's known. My thought.
I mean, it's true, but it's also like, would it be puppet or would it be a midget in a suit?
CGI.
A mixture of the two, some sort of CGI.
CGI, yeah.
Ooh, just work Alf into the Star Wars universe. The Alphalorian or whatever the fuck.
Oh
That-
no, we gotta work him into Marvel so he can join Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, there we go.
Time out. I
He
like
would say
that.
Melmacian.
No.
Yeah.
From now on the show, he's an Alphalorian because I like that. I picture him
No,
as-
guys, he joins the Marvel universe because him and Howard the Duck join forces and go gallivanting across the universe.
Trademark.
Yes.
I
Trademark
watched that show,
Yeah, but you would watch a lot of crap.
and I don't even like Howard the Duck, but I'd watch that show.
Howard the Duck was good in those 5 minutes he was in Guardians of the Galaxy, those 30 seconds. That was about good enough for me.
Howard the Duck is good enough for a post-credit scene. That's enough.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys aren't behind Disney's new Howard the Duck coming to Disney Plus?
No. No.
With premium access or whatever.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's for it's premium content.
What?
But I have to pay more? Pass.
Bad enough, I'm going to have to pay more for Raya and the Last Dragon on March 5th. Because my kids are obsessed with it now. They've seen the trailer and they're like, we got to get it. And
Just
I'm
like
like, oh,
watch
yeah.
Legend of Korra. It looks like it's the exact same character.
Yeah, but that's anime. We don't watch anime.
Have you
Guys.
not seen Avatar? It's
Fine. You know what? Pay your extra $30 or whatever the hell. I'm glad your kids are putting you in a poorhouse. They'll kick you out of that gated community.
Yeah, Avatar was terrible with blue aliens.
My oldest did ask me what Avatar was about because he saw a commercial for it on TV. And I said, well, according to Jeff, it's about giant Smurfs. And he's like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't
Have
want
you
to see
seen
it.
Dances with Wolves? Replace it with 8-foot-tall Smurfs.
never saw it.
I don't think
I don't think
my
he saw
10-year-old.
Dances with Wolves. I think
You haven't shown
Avatar
your kids Dances with Wolves? They don't know the legendary line, I've shat myself and there's not a damn thing I can do about it?
Is that actually a line
Jason,
in
how are
it?
you raising your kids?
But they have seen
Not
the
well.
Postman 7 times.
Oh, of course. They love the Postman.
Everyone loves a postman. Their uncle is a postman. You got to do. Brian's dad is a postman.
Yeah, exactly.
Postman. Blake. Where are you at, Blake? I need you here. You're doing listener feedback. Get up. Wake up.
Listener feedback. All right. Time for a bomb listener feedback. Brought to you by my 76-year-old dad, former woodworker, who's watching wood turning YouTube videos like kids watch other kids play Minecraft.
Yeah, that's a man.
I'd rather watch a woodworking video than a Minecraft video any day.
Has he just discovered YouTube?
I got them a smart TV this
Oh,
weekend.
okay.
I helped get them a smart TV so they can update to 2021.
Time out, Blake. Did it go better than my mom doing working on an iPad? Is it better than that?
It's comparative. The good thing is that It's a Samsung, and so they don't make Samsung controllers for elderly people. That thing is so damn small, and the buttons are so small you can barely read the button for Netflix and Amazon. But the good thing is that you can hold the microphone and you can tie it into Alexa or Google. So I got it tied into Alexa. So I it's like teaching parents how to speak. It was like say Alexa, turn on Netflix, or Alexa, whatever. So the first thing he does is like, let's Alexa play the Tonight Show, and it came up. Well, Amazon's got like 20 years worth of Tonight Shows on there. So it's our first thing we watched.
Unfortunately, they're the Jay Leno ones.
Yeah, no, pre-Jay Leno. These are all the Johnny Carson ones. And so Johnny Carson Tonight Show. So we watched one from November 1991 with, was it Patrick Duffy? Was on a new TV show after
Step
Dallas.
by Step? Oh.
Yeah, Step by Step coming out. And Jeff Foxworthy was the comedian guest.
Wow. Step by Step.
But have you hooked him up with Rockford Files yet? Because that's what he really wants.
Rockford.
Well, the next search was show me wood turning, and it came up with he knows how to YouTube video now. So it's like,
you taught him how to use Alexa. Unfortunately, he has Google Home, so it didn't work out. So it's just he's just calling people on other homes.
No, the Alexa works specifically just with the Samsung TV. Okay. So that's how you set up the voice on the remote.
Alexa, show me wood turning, and then his table starts flipping over.
He didn't. He summoned a demon.
Alexa's the ghost that lives in the house.
Yeah.
My mom found out that I joked about her having issues on iPad on the podcast, and she's like, "Great, now everybody knows I can't work an iPad." That was the issue, Mom.
All right, which one of you guys snitched? Because she wasn't able to pull it up herself.
I think it was my nephew. I told her.
Fucking
I'm not 100% sure, but somebody did.
The one that's going to get the murder blanket?
No. This is the key listener feedback, Blake.
Oh, okay.
Murder blanket.
All right. Hey, EILFM friends, who do we start with in listener feedback?
Let's start with the top.
Chronologically,
how about Doug, number one fan?
There you go.
That's right. Nickname.
Sorry to put you on the spot with that quiz. All right.
7.
From the artist formerly known as
Big
D. That's right.
Big D.
An old advertisement photo in a magazine shows a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich. Would you eat this?
Oh.
It's only missing a banana, right? Isn't that what Elvis ate?
No, that was marshmallow, not mayonnaise.
It was peanut butter and bananas.
Yeah.
That was the old Elvis special. All right, babe, here's the quiz.
Steve.
You're on Chopped.
Okay.
You have a sandwich with peanut butter and mayonnaise. How do you turn that into an edible meal? I'm guessing you probably toast it first, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd probably scrape off the mayonnaise and
can't.
put it on the...
You have to incorporate it somehow.
Yeah, I would then put it on the outside so I can get a nice, good sear on it. By the way, guys, that's the trick to like the best grilled cheese sandwiches in the world. Instead of using butter on the outside, use mayonnaise.
I tried it once. It was worse.
Then you did it wrong.
I might have done it wrong, but that's how I would do it. So if there's more instructions than spread mayonnaise on the bread, then I missed those.
What kind of mayonnaise were you using?
I'm guessing Hellman's.
I don't know, but Jeff, when you described spreading mayonnaise on bread, that was my favorite scene in 9.5 Weeks. That was so good. Yeah.
Spread that Kim Basinger on a slice of bread. Wait, what?
No, mayonnaise on Kim Basinger.
No, that works too.
B.I. Warshawski, me.
That was Kathleen Turner?
Oh, damn it. Brian, stop it. Stop it, Brian. Brian, you're on my side.
No, he's not. Brian's drunk by now, I think.
Brian?
Actually, I'm not.
Brian, would you eat a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich?
Voluntarily or
Yeah, not for money.
Yes.
Just try it.
well, I would try it.
It can't be good. It can't.
I would assume it won't be good, but I would try it. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I ate a bologna and whipped cream sandwich on the
On air?
podcast before, so
Yeah.
That's what that lady was talking about. Oh, all right.
So next time we're in the room together, next time we're in the Bob Studios, I will get a mayonnaise and peanut butter sandwich for everyone. So
right.
just to see. Okay.
No, thank you.
I doubt I'll continue
Blake is
to
out.
eat them, but I might enjoy it. You never
Well-
know.
Well, I'm actually making them now and just freezing them. So they'll be ready to go by the time you get there.
Jason is just
Yay.
really hell bent on being the only person to ever use that studio.
It's a beautiful studio. I miss it.
Jim was going to show.
Oh,
Jim
that
tried to
chair.
show up this week, but Jason told him no. So
So many
He
stains
found
on
it.
those walls.
Well, wasn't there a new chair that nobody else got to use?
Yeah, it's really nice. Here. Hold on. Let me show you this here. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Mm.
So many stains.
For those of you not watching us on YouTube, you'll really
just-
enjoy the picture of that chair.
I just showed a picture of a chair.
it had an ass groove and everything.
It was.
Now, in creating the theater of the mind, if you could just imagine this perfectly normal black chair,
It's pleather.
the
It
finest
swivels.
pleather, Italian pleather.
Corinthian pleather.
Fine.
The
Corinthian.
finest Corinthian pleather.
What else we got, Blake?
Let's see. We have from Lisa with one S.
Oh.
Just Lisa.
Oh.
Just Lisa. Do you think Marvel
That was a good one.
will push back Black Widow again, then pushing all the MCU films back again? Or do they finally bite the bullet and put it on Disney Plus?
I think they'll release it in May. Is that when they're releasing it?
Yep.
Yeah, like May 10th or something like that. Yeah, I think they'll do Disney Plus and then the premium whatever where it's like $30.
Yeah.
And they'll make $1 trillion fucking dollars
Yeah. I
A
mean,
trillion? Are you sure they'll
Trillion.
make a trillion?
with a tur.
Yeah. Did you
So
see the
that means-
cast for that? I mean,
Because
come
I
on.
won't pay $30 to watch something at home.
I will because
As
three of
someone
my
who
kids-
just paid $20 to watch Willy's Wonderland, I just might.
Worth it. Worth it.
I bought Jujitsu, sight unseen for $15. Do I regret it? Nope.
it is a good point. I mean, there hasn't been a Marvel film in what, a year and a half at that point. I think they would make a shit ton of money if they just put it on for $20-$30.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh no, then 30 days later it's for free. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think they'll release it in the theaters, so we can
Well,
all
they'll
go
do
watch
both.
it there.
There'll be some theaters open, in
By
the rest
May,
of the
I think
fucking
there'll be
world.
more.
All right, I'll tell you.
I think
what,
we'll
if
have
they're
some
still-
of.
if
Well,
they're-
ours are open here.
I mean, hold on.
if they're still doing the thing where you can rent out a theater space for $99, I'll go in on it with you guys and let's go, man.
I'll do
Jason
that.
still won't show up.
No.
because-
How many people? How many we got?
what'd you
Probably.
say, 30 people.
Yeah, you usually do up to 20 or something in the.
20,
I don't know with your
20. I
theater,
think
but-
it was 20.
I think it's 20 or 25.
As long as none of you fuckers are around me, yeah, I'm fine with that. That's cool. I'm
There
in.
you go.
I'll take my son. Yeah, we could do that.
You take your whole family for that.
No one else. Well, my daughter may like it. She may want to watch it. She likes anything with kick-ass female superheroes, so that's fine.
I think your
but
wife
yeah,
will go just to get out.
she may actually at
Yeah.
that point. She may be like, "Let's just go." I'm excited that Kevin Feige from Marvel said that he is pushing against not releasing it on Disney Plus. And he's optimistic that it will be in theaters only because he thinks the theaters will be perfectly fine by then. He's hoping. He doesn't think it is, but he's
You know
just
what? I'm hoping too. Good job, Kevin. Here's
Yeah.
the real question, though. Will it be better than Wonder Woman 84?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Was that too quick?
Okay.
Oh, we're supposed to give some
here's the
thought
other
to
question. How could it possibly be worse? Go.
Oh God. They just have Scarlet Witch in it for 90 minutes.
That
That
would
isn't
make it
in
better.
WandaVision. No.
Yeah. Good old Scarlet Witch Johansson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anybody
Yeah,
see
yeah,
WandaVision?
It should be
sorry,
pretty good. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, we watched WandaVision.
Yeah.
We're caught up.
We're caught up. Yeah.
Spoilers real quick. We won't take too long like we did the last couple weeks. Quick couple minutes here.
What do
Brian,
you mean
go ahead.
spoilers? It's exactly what you thought it was watching the original trailer?
Yeah.
What spoilers is there really?
I'm going with the head of sword is Mephisto, is the devil. That's who I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm not going with that. I'm saying Mephisto's out there, and he might be in cahoots with them for different reasons, not knowing it's Mephisto. But I don't think he's Mephisto.
I'm going with it. I think.
What
he
about
is.
Dr. Sinister or whatever? Eh?
Mr. Sinister?
Mr.
You think
Sinister? Whatever. I don't know.
You think
You know what?
Guys, I'm going to throw this out there now. Hear me out.
Okay.
What if the Scarlet Witch is the bad person because she's the one reanimating corpses and holding an entire city as her fucking play toy?
Wait. Are you talking about the Scarlet Witch who used to work for Hydra anyway?
Yeah. Yeah, the one who started as a villain with her
but here's
brother.
the big question.
By the way, the like recasting, so funny.
Yeah.
I'm in. I love that gag. It's so good.
Here's the big question. What happened to her accent? I don't know. What happened to yours?
Yeah.
Guys, she has the accent when she's outside the bubble.
When she was angry,
with the FBI agents.
Yeah, it's true.
She did?
Yeah. You didn't notice?
Nope.
Yeah.
So she's even better an actress than you give her credit for.
Yeah.
You didn't even notice the accent came back when she was confronting the sword.
Yeah.
Director.
I will say.
So here's the thing that's going to piss me off, I think, on rewatching it and stuff when everything comes to light or whatever, is the things when it's like when the brother shows up and she's like surprised or whatever. It's like, oh, but she was running everything the whole time. She, split personality or whatever. I don't know, whatever MacGuffin it is, or Mephisto, or I don't know, Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective, whatever the fuck they try to make it be.
Oh.
And then it's going to be like, wait, but there were definitely a couple of scenes where that's not the thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. End of the episode. Have 12 minutes of fucking credits at the end of every episode.
Yeah. Well, at least it is kind of interesting that she is trying to quiz him, as in trying to get him to, answer questions that only her brother would know. But then on the flip side, he does seem to have his own sentience, consciousness as well. He's noticed like, well, he can't die a second time, and she like whacks him.
I don't know.
Definitely
I watched Dark Phoenix or whatever the hell. I think he can.
I think I will say the scene of Vision trying to escape was one of the best scenes I've seen in the whole series. I love that scene of him just trying to escape the bubble, and then she's like, "Fuck you all! I'm expanding the bubble. Have a good day."
Yeah, turning everything. I like her turning the government into an actual circus.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's turning them all into clowns. Yeah, that was awesome.
But what happened to Darcy is she said, fudge.
She better not be dead.
No, she's not dead.
Darcy.
She's going to star in 2 Broke Girls. Come on now. It's going to be her and Scarlet Witch just hanging out, getting perms.
2.5 Broke Girls.
So is the physicist that they're going to see Reed Richards from Fantastic Four?
That's what everyone is anticipating, I think.
I hope so.
God.
From Fantastic Four or from Fan Four Stick?
Fantastic Four. From the new version of Fantastic Four.
Not the top string.
If she shows up as a waitress in the soda shop, I will give tons of credit to MCU.
For who?
For what's her name?
Darcy.
Darcy, yeah.
Cat Williams. No,
Cat Dennings. They put Cat Williams in as a waitress.
Slip back.
Waitress at the soda
2
shop
Broke Girls.
with the ugliest uniforms ever made.
I heard you guys could use some money.
I want to see Cat Williams as a waitress now in the MCU.
They turned Kat Dennings into Cat Williams. No.
Nice to meet you, Slickback. No, it's a waitress named Slickback. You gotta say the whole thing.
Where's the earthquake? Blake, did you like this week's episode?
Yeah, I loved it. It was awesome.
So if you go on to BuzzFeed, where I get all my news from, they have 32 Easter eggs in this week's episode, and it's unbelievable.
Post a link in our chat, man. I want to read
Okay.
it.
I'll send it over.
I loved it.
The kick-ass?
Yes.
Oh, yes, right. She did make
yeah,
a kick-ass joke. That was awesome.
Or the kids dressed as like Black Widow and Nick Fury or whatever for Halloween.
in the flashback.
Oh yeah, the trick or treat scene in Sokovia.
Yeah.
With the old lady and the fish and the bombed out car and the gunfire shots and the automatic gunfire in the background. Oh my god, it was hilarious.
By the way, here's the thing. Okay, so in Sokovia, in this universe, in the, let's say, late 80s, early 90s, there was a Black Widow and Nick Fury.
Yep.
So when does David Hasselhoff show up as Nick Fury in the next episode in like a little Wanda Baywatch thing? And that also means, would the Black Widow movie we've been waiting for to come out in May be set in 1984, a la some other movie earlier this year?
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. It won't happen.
It would be like Fast and Furious level plot planning.
Right? Steve and Izzy in their home stand up and applaud.
There is a lot of Easter eggs like to their comic books. Like the one is like, they had the symbol of 22, the number 22 that government agents did. And then they turned into clown, the circus, like 5 minutes later. And they're like, yes, because in issue 22 of the Avengers or whatever, issue 22, the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver go to the circus and Vision. I'm like, what? I don't know if they tried it. This is like
some number 23 shit I think they're trying to pull on everybody.
Nobody.
I think they're looking a little too deep into it.
Nobody wants that. I was quite upset they went straight to the Malcolm in the Middle stuff and not the Full House era. I was kind of
covered Full House with the 80s stuff.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah, they even had the picnic in the park with
the picnic in the park is straight out of Full House.
I was hoping for a little bit more. I was hoping
a goddamn Olsen sister is the star of the show.
Come on.
It's true. It is true.
What more did you want? Two gay guys living in the attic?
Yeah.
I want
John Stamos walking in the background saying, "Have mercy." Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. I wanted Petro or whatever his name is to say, "Have mercy."
You know what they did? Cut it out.
They cut it out.
Blake, you got anything else to add about this week's episode?
Nah, we covered it pretty well.
Okay.
So I hope that answered Lisa's question.
Yes.
Yes. All right. This from Besotted Geek says, good to have Blake back on the podcast. That West Wing chicken wing joke 2 weeks ago was perfection.
I would like to agree that it is great that Blake is back, but that would mean agreeing with Stork, so I'm going to pass.
Good call.
I think he's being sarcastic. Doesn't he know I ruin everything?
No! People are happy to have you back, Blake. Brian wasn't. Brian,
title last week's episode was Blake Ruins Everything.
That's right.
Come on back, Brian.
Yes. Well, good. At least somebody appreciates the chicken wing joke. All right.
That's right.
Next, we got Kevin at Cincy Explorer. He says, after WandaVision, episode 5, he's a week behind, ain't he? Can Jason finally admit that the Scarlet Witch is powerful and useful?
I will admit that she is useless and annoying outside of WandaVision.
She may be powerful, but she has to prove that she's useful.
Yeah. Because right now, fuck her. She's not nice. But I do love WandaVision. I really didn't want to, but it is awesome. Because I fucking hate Scarlet Witch. I hate Vision. But, God, I love it. But no, she's powerless and useless right now. What else you got?
Definitely not powerless right now.
Yeah, say I don't know about. You're on your own with
Someone
that
else.
one, Jason.
What else we got, Blake?
Next one, Professor Number One. Oh, speaking of Scarlet Witch, they did point out it was pretty interesting that Sword wasn't following her; they were following Vision. Yes.
Well, yeah, because they're trying to make him a weapon. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
that's right. Or make sure he doesn't become a weapon.
no, they're trying to make him a weapon.
They want to make him
Yeah.
a weapon.
That's what they were doing when she stole his body. She took his body because she found out they were trying to weaponize him. I mean,
Yeah,
Sword
'cause it was a
stands
government
for
facility or
sentient
whatever.
weapon, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
there you
every government entity in every action film is a bad guy. So they were
That's
trying to make it a
true.
weapon. They were trying
That's
to make
true.
it a weapon.
That's true.
I mean, if they weren't trying to make him a weapon, he would have been like put in buried or something. But no, they had him out and were experimenting him on tables.
Maybe they were doing like a Demolition Man thing and trying to like reprogram him into like a seamstress or something like that. Maybe that was it. Just thinking.
Yeah, you're right. When
Maybe.
they did do the security film flashback, it wasn't like she was taking him out of a morgue. Like you would have in the hospital. They did have him out on like an operating table is what it looked like. Frankenstein kind of thing.
Yeah.
Good observation. That's why you're smart.
Good job, Jeff.
Yeah.
Rounding it out, Professor Number One and Doctor Number One said, I heard a rumor. Steve and Izzy are doing a podcast con in April. Is that true?
That's absolutely true. Coming April 10th, it's Podcart Fest at Podcart Fest. Follow it now.
I heard that
Podcast
rumor.
Awards or Podcart.
somewhere.
And if you're interested or know an artist or podcaster would be interested, Podcart Fest. Hit us up. Lots of links there.
Podcartfest at Gmail, Podcartfest at Instagram, Podcartfest at Twitter.
That's right.
Now that's PODCART. Is that what I'm hearing?
PODCARTFEST. Podcart Fest.
.com.
And it's 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's 11 a.m. Eastern time. Jeff could actually be on the podcast show because it's almost his wake-up time. Almost.
Almost.
There you go.
It's Saturday, right?
Yes, Saturday, April
Yeah.
10th.
Yeah, I won't be awake by 11, so.
But you'll be awake by 7. Don't
With
you
Fun
dare
Yeah,
get
Talk,
our-
yeah.
sponsored by the
I-
History of Bad Ideas podcast.
I will have, by 7 o'clock, I will have woken up and already taken a nap.
Good job, Jeff. I am impressed that you got an Archie Andrews Funko Pop, Brian. I'm jealous. I really love it. I want it. I want it really bad. Let's see here. Jeff, can you give me some news of the geek music?
It's time for News of the Geek. Music.
Not good. Oh, got static somewhere. Who is that? Let's see here. Per New York Post, TikTok star Dazhari Quint Noyes' cause of death was suicide. Her parents confirmed. The rising influencer, who was also known as D, thank you, died at 18 years old on Monday. In a Facebook post, her mother confirmed that she had hung herself, according to the Daily Mail. On Wednesday, a GoFundMe account was set up. This was last week, I apologize. Was set up that included a message about what happened, reportedly from her father, who said, quote, I only wish you would have spoken to me about the stress and the thoughts of suicide. Tributes also said she was his best friend and my little jelly bean. Quote, now I come home and you're no longer going to be there waiting for me. I have to let you fly with the angels. Daddy loves you. He posted a video montage last Tuesday on TikTok, which read, I just want to thank everyone for their love and support of my daughter. Unfortunately, she is no longer with us and has gone to a better place. Let's see here. She had 100,000 Instagram followers, as well as a YouTube page that chronicled her life, including her attempts to do viral challenges. Let's see here. She is the latest in a string of social influencers dying young by suicide. Jim brought this up off air. Is this indicative of young people finding fame too early before they can deal with it? I think Blake actually even mentioned something about this, kind of like the child stars, TV stars back in the 80s and early 90s going to drugs and alcohol and kind of, flaming out early. Is this the same thing with social influencers? Not to get too deep, but thoughts, anyone?
Yeah. It happens with like athletes and stuff too, where they're followed when they're like 15 years old and touted as the next LeBron James, and some of them are, some of them not. But it's being able to reach out to like your support network and everything, like whether it's family or whatever, not necessarily, I hate to say it, not necessarily the 100,000 Instagram followers or whatever, because they're internet people. So, they're not all podcasters and cool cats like us, but no, I'm just kidding.
You multiply that by 1,000. You multiply it by 1,000. It's out there for everybody to see, and they're still young, they're still learning, they're still maturing, and I guarantee you they may have 100,000 followers, like you're saying, but you've got probably a good portion of those are internet haters, because that's what social media is good for, tearing people down.
Yeah.
There's a thing on Netflix that I talked about a while back. I think it was the Social Influence or whatever it was called.
Social Network?
No, not Social Network. Something else. It was about the people that basically made the like button on Facebook and how it's just become a monster now, because they're like, when we did it, we were just trying to spread cheer for people. And he's like, what happened was that we never thought years later people would base how their whole day is going if they get enough likes or something. And it basically, we didn't look at the mental aspect of it, and we didn't expect 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds to base their whole life around likes. He's like, we were just doing it just to make something people happy. Like, here's a like.
10 and 12-year-olds shouldn't even be on Facebook. You got to be 13 to be on there.
Well, and that's the issue, is that how young is too young to be on there. 18 is a really young age for that stuff. And everybody, like all these tech wizards were like, what age would you put your kids? And they all had kids. And they're like, my kid doesn't have social media. They basically have a
my kid
phone.
Doesn't have a phone.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of them were like. I have a 16-year-old twins. They don't have phones. And then another one's like, they have phones for emergencies, but they're flip phones, no internet. And then every single one of them was like, we don't let them go on social media. They don't need to.
These are from the experts that actually make the items?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's the social dilemma.
Yeah. Brian, unplug and unplug. You're loud for a second there.
So I'm also gonna throw this out there that to want to become famous and to want to be an influencer or whatever, it's gonna be certain personality types, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is this also sort of, are we getting a visual at the cross section of young hormonal teenagers with sort of a narcissistic personality type and their percentages of suicide rates?
So the suicides on the social influencers in the last couple months has been between basically 16 and 24, I think, is what the age range is. 16,
I thought you said we're talking percent, so I was going oh shit, never mind.
Yeah,
This is a problem.
No.
Of all
Age rate.
people killing themselves? That sounds like a government hit to me.
Christ.
No.
What are they spreading? The truth?
Oh my god, so many single car accidents. They don't even have their licenses.
All right, guys, I'm going to do a makeup tutorial and show you how 9/11 was an inside job.
Wait a minute. Do any of these people have contact with Hillary Clinton?
Yeah, right? Single car accidents all around.
Oh, God.
Wait, she was hung. Was it the Carradine way? All right, I'm sorry. Guys, suicide is not the answer. There's the suicide prevention hotline. Y'all should have it programmed in your phones. Don't kill yourself unless you can't wear a fucking mask.
Wow.
If you can't wear a fucking mask, Steve recommends the opposite.
That's right.
Last year in June, a 16-year-old TikTok influencer committed suicide. Denmark is planning regulation of influencers following a suicide note of somebody that died over there. It plans to regulate popular influencers after an Instagram star posted a suicide note online. let's see here. Yeah, so there's definitely, when you reach a certain number of people who have followers on your page, then you have the same responsibility as if you were an editorial person on the newspaper or old media. So there you go. I like how she said old media. Thank you.
Yeah, usually when you were crying for help when you were a teenager in the past, you like ran away from home 3 blocks away, or
Went and like pierced your nose.
yeah,
Got pregnant at 17. There's so many other things you can do.
everybody remembers Teen Mom OG.
Yeah. Oh, Teen Mom.
Are we
Damn,
banned?
social distancing isn't allowing us it's not allowing our teenagers to get impregnated.
Yes, Jeff left.
Blake, did you have anything? Because we were talking about, just kind of bringing this up. It is an interesting theory. I think you're the one that came up with the relationship to kids in the TV stars, their kids, in the 80s and 90s, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing, except it wasn't amplified, and it was a lot more, behind the scenes or a little bit more tabloid. But with the social media and the internet, it's insane. It's the same thing. It's just amplified. It's like it's always been going on. It's just now you get more coverage of it.
Mm-hmm.
So are we just going to cover all the Dr. Drew TV shows? Like Teen Mom and what's the one that Vanilla Ice was basically the star of, where they were getting sober?
Fucking
Rehab.
Rehab. Yeah,
Celebrity
Rehab.
Rehab. Was Vanilla Ice in it?
The one I loved was VH1's Couples Therapy, because DMX and his wife were on there. That was an amazing season.
That really was.
It was no charm school where you had Monique teach the skanks from Flavor of Love to not be skanks anymore.
Get out.
You talked to
How'd that turn out?
So what have we learned from all this? Don't be a social influencer, or don't try to be, and don't listen to social influencers, please. And
or follow us at EILF Movies. That's everything I learned from movies. Yeah. We're on Instagram too. Let's see if we just smash that like button and anyway.
What's it like? I remember it's just a good quote of like a mother of one of these kids. Is like, she, when I gave, my daughter, a smartphone, I didn't realize I was giving her a loaded gun, and didn't teach her how to use it properly, and it is. I mean, having, raised two, girls, with Michelle, and was like, man, when they got their first phones and they got those camera options on there, we had a several hour sit down of what's acceptable and what's not.
Yeah.
And some of that is responsibility of the parents too. I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to put blame on anybody because, it's such a horrible thing and situation, but what disturbs me, the guys making tributes on TikTok for her next. I'm like, that kind of disturbs me too, doesn't it? Doesn't it disturb you a little bit too? I don't know.
Well,
man, I was like, pay attention to more what's going on. And I know it's easy to say, but it's harder to actually execute that because you really don't know what's going on with somebody.
Correct.
And what they're doing. You can put one face out there on social media, and as soon as the camera's off, you're a completely different person.
Correct.
All right. Sorry to bring everybody down.
No, but it's,
I mean, suicide's a serious thing, and if you're having problems with it, call the prevention hotline. Hopefully you have a good network of friends you can, really talk to, or families there for you. But if not, prevention hotline's there to help you out.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. Shit's real.
And especially during pandemics.
That's just it. Yeah, with the pandemic too. Guys, seriously, don't be afraid to ask for help. There are people out there that care about you, even if they don't know you.
Yep.
Unless you wear a mask, then fucking kill yourself. Because goddamn it.
If you don't.
No. Okay, no.
Sorry, did I get weird towards the end? All right, never mind. What's next?
Speaking of worthless people, if you don't wear a mask, Johnny Manziel, Blake's favorite Cleveland Browns quarterback.
Johnny Football.
He returned to football this week.
Is it really football, though?
It is football. Fan-controlled football. 7-on-7, football on a 50-yard football field.
It's
where
like
fans
live
can pick-
action Madden.
Is that on a basketball court? Come on, guys.
He passed. He was 1 for 5, passing for 11 yards. He did.
And he's not starting
the
for the
first
Cleveland
play-
Browns?
On the first play of the game, he ran for like 30 yards, and he had the end zone, and he tripped over himself. And he did say somebody caught him from behind. I don't think that was the case. Let's see. He seemed to be winded for most of the game from analysts. He was exhausted. And then, true Johnny, he learned his lesson. I think he should get an NFL shot here. He stated after the game, feels like I'm super washed up, but still had a blast. You know, win or lose, we booze on the Zappers. That's his team.
Wow.
So there you go.
Look. I know Johnny Manziel's a controversial character. Heisman Trophy winner as a sophomore, Texas A&M.
Mhm.
First round pick by the Browns, so he was destined for failure as soon as he got in the league. But then, I mean, look.
I will not argue with that.
It doesn't work out for everybody, but I'm just glad he's happy because a lot of people all over the world have been ragging on him. And, you know, it just doesn't work out sometimes. So whether it's you get hurt or discipline or whatever the situation is, I'm glad he's having fun with this fan football league where, what is it? They call the plays or some shit? I don't even know how this thing works.
Yeah, I think you can vote online on what plays to call. I don't know.
It's LARP Madden? Is that what it is?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, he's also had and apparently continues to have an alcohol problem too. So
yeah, and again, not to kick him when he's down, but he's kind of a douchebag. So let's see here. Real fans pick real plays is what it says. And fan control. Marshawn Lynch, aka Marshmallow Lynch, he owns one of the football teams. He actually suited up to try to play. And then he decided not to play right before game time. So there you
Beast
go.
mode.
Good news is when you go onto their website for fan-controlled football, you can't get to it. So that's great.
Wow.
It's 4 teams. Let's see what the rules are here. There's only 4 teams.
You can't.
Social
get to it.
distancing. Oh.
Yes. 2 20-minute halves with a running clock, which only stops when there's a touchdown or a score, or at the 1-minute warning of each half. Let's see here. The aim of the league is only to have games that last an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So it lasts an hour. You don't add an additional 4 hours of Bud Light commercials.
No,
Yeah, this league's gonna fold.
it's actually Red Dog commercials and Zima. So.
But will it last longer than the AAF or the XFL?
Don't you dare, Steve. Don't you dare talk about the XFL, baby. Brian and I got season tickets with The Rock. Rock.
Speaking of the Rock,
Yeah, when it
did
comes
you see
back
his
in
new TV show?
2027.
Next year, thank you. What's that, Jeff?
So speaking of the Rock, did you see about his new TV show?
Yeah,
Start tonight.
my kids are really excited about it. Let's see here. Teams will start on their own 10-yard line and try to drive 40 yards downfield. So if a field goal for the extra point, it's a one-on-one battle between a receiver and a defensive back. The extra point will have fans choose the wide receiver and defensive back. And will allow 3 seconds for the quarterback to throw the ball. There you go. The teams are Glacier Boys with a Z at the end of boys.
Okay.
Now up on the stage in Diamonds, Glacier Boys. Come on, girls. Those songs don't pay for themselves.
It's 2004.
Maybe. Let's see here. The Zappers, the Beasts.
With a Z.
Yes,
No.
Zappers with like 3 Z's and Beast with a Z in the middle there for some reason.
And the Wild Aces. Let's see. Here.
Aces. I did not hear that the first time.
Wild S's.
Quentin
I heard
Flowers
anuses
is
for some
playing.
reason.
Oh wow, Wild Anuses. That's a
Yeah. Excuse me, I
Quentin?
gotta go beat some cats.
do it.
He was drafted by the Bengals.
Quentin Flowers. Let's see. And DeAndre Francos. He was a star at Florida State. So let's see here. Yeah, on Twitch and in the FCFF app, you'll see run or pass when your team is on offense. You pick one, and you see 4 diagram play options. Lock in your favorite and get notified when which play won the vote, and watch the play unfold. So it's like Tech Mobile plays.
Yeah.
Christian Okoye up the middle.
Is Bo Jackson coming back?
Maybe.
Unstoppable.
Damn it.
I'm sure this is going to get tons of stuff here. Tons of cred. I'm sure it's going to take off.
Was Kevin Hart going to buy the league?
Speaking of sports, we became a sports podcast this week. Per Sport Bible, Super Bowl streaker Yuri Andrade, it sounds good, set to miss out on a huge windfall after the bookies he bet with canceled all bets connected with him. Following the incident where he streaked onto the field, there are claims on social media from someone who said they met him and the stunt would earn the pitch intruder a huge sum of money. That was all down to the fact that Andrade claimed to have put $50,000 on someone running onto the field during the game and having sent his friend to cause a distraction. His victory in doing so would earn him $374,000. Just to let you guys know, bookies don't like losing.
It's also you're not allowed to affect the outcome when you put a bet down.
You cannot influence it.
Yeah.
In theory. That's why boxers.
What about
boxers
cheering
never
for
do
the
it.
team? Doesn't that influence it?
Oh,
Nope.
yeah.
11th man.
Totally works. Also, wearing the shirt of that team definitely influences the game.
Science.
Bookies Bovado revealing that they will be canceling any bets connected to him. Quote, our players have always trusted us to ensure the integrity of all props offered in our sports book. That spokesperson told Front Office Sports.
We gamblers are a noble breed, he went on to say.
We will continue.
We gets the code we works to buy.
We will continue to make sure that any publicity stunts or ill-intended behavior cannot adversely affect the outcome of a player's wager.
He then ended it with, nobody fucks with our VIG. No further questions.
The blow will come as the news will come as a particular blow to Andrade, who has already had to pay out $500 for his bail. And then one punter who would have won $6,000 has had his bet canceled and account suspended by email due to all these investigations. Yeah. So, good for them. You can't trust your bookie to be upstanding citizen. There you go. And again, don't talk about your bet after you did it.
Yeah, just be quiet.
Yeah. Fucking idiot. Jeff, give me some box office news.
Box office news.
Okay. You're up, Jeff.
Oh, you just said you wanted the.
Nope. Give me the numbers.
Oh, give me a second.
February 12th through the February 14th, Valentine's Day, VD Day. So,
yeah.
There you go.
Let's see. We had box office news. The Croods, A New Age, was #1 this week with
Nicolas Cage was #1 again. Woo!
He was.
And
with
it wasn't even
over
Willis
2
Wonderland.
million. A total of $48.5 million on a $65 million budget.
Nicolas Cage, box office gold.
So amazing.
#2, Judas and the Black Messiah made $2 million in its opening weekend on a $26 million budget.
Ooh.
Also available on HBO Max, and I highly recommend it. It's the movie of the year thus far. It's fucking amazing.
Really great.
Watching it this week. I'm excited.
I heard nothing but good things.
The next movie is on HBO Max as well.
The Little Things. It made $1.9 million, a total of $9.7 on its $30 million budget.
Okay.
Coming in fourth was Wonder Woman 1984. It's still making money.
The favorite movie of the year.
Yeah,
It made
it's
$1.3 million.
not on HBO Max anymore, but there was only one thing missing from that movie.
Action.
Da-da-da-da!
The
plot?
best theme song ever. Well, they couldn't put it in there because, like, The final battle scene was her crying on the floor versus wind. Spoiler. Tell me I'm wrong.
So what is more powerful, wind or tears?
Yeah, wind or heart? I don't know. Talk to Captain Planet about that bullshit.
Oh, heart's the most
Exactly.
powerful. About
You talk to
according
fucking Captain Planet / Crest Man. I was here for Wonder Woman.
Heart has more hits than wind, so I'm going with that.
I still want a Wonder Woman movie. God damn it!
Or is that wine?
Well, when Black Widow 84 comes out, you can pretend it's Wonder Woman.
It's just so much missed opportunity.
And
It
number
was.
5, The Marksman made $1.1 million, a total of $10.5 million on a $23 million budget.
Hit its mark.
Bump.
What we got upcoming, Jeff?
Upcoming, we have Blithe Spirit.
The biopic about Blythe Danner.
No. In this movie that's set 30 years after the original film, High Spirits, Steve Guttenberg returns back to the hotel to try to make peace with the spirits at the house.
You're
Are
lying.
you serious?
Yeah, I'm lying. If I had you.
I would be so fucking in.
Sounded good, though. What else we got, Jeff?
Oh, you're actually not going to read what it is?
No, I have no idea. I didn't do my homework.
Yeah, it's
Jim's
the
not
biopic
here.
about Blythe Danner.
There you go. Sequel to
Okay,
High
we've got
Spirit.
Nomadland.
Nomadland. When Steve Rogers is traveling through time, he is a man without land. He is Nomadland.
I just figured it was about a place
He's a
where
fan.
everybody's chill. Nomad.
With I got it.
Oh, I thought it was Nom-Ad, where you
Nope.
eat advertisement.
Namaste.
Nom 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 nom.
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 We also have Days of Bagnalled Summer.
In this
That's
coming of
a
age-
teen comedy where they try to get 70-year-old cougars.
You know what? That's better than what I was going to say. So good
Days
job,
of Bagging an Old Summer.
You know what? Better than what I was going to say. Steve's correct.
I was going to make some sequel to Bagger Vance or something, Joe.
Oh, God.
And then we've got Abandoned, Angelique's Isle. This is a Cinemax movie, right?
Yeah, it's a spin-off of the whole Emmanuel universe, I'm sure.
When Angelique looks to discover herself after a recent divorce, she finds an isle that's completely abandoned, except for 50 women that used to be models. Now, will Angelique really find out who she really is?
So Wonder Woman
Isle.
prequel.
Mm-hmm.
That
The
aisle.
founding of Netasteri or whatever the planet is.
Themyscira.
Themyscira.
Netastira, whatever. Mascara.
That aisle is the Weight Watchers cookie aisle in the Smith's grocery store.
It's abandoned.
But there are 50
A
women
cold
who-
front comes through and everybody hoards cookies and toilet paper.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I was all set for, speaking of cookies, I was all set for the snowstorm. My parents stopped by real quick. They dropped off Girl Scout cookies that I bought for my brother. They dropped off a bag of...
Your brother
boxes-
sells Girl Scout cookies?
His daughter. So they were coming out. So they brought that. They brought a giant box of giant fudge rounds. They brought 2 boxes of Hostess muffins. And they brought... Chips Ahoy cookies. I was like, dear God, I'm going diabetic here. So, Brian, would you
That
like
sounds
to
like
drop stuff off?
lunch.
Yeah. Tell them. Yeah, I can shoot you my address and they can
Just stop
drop
by.
off whatever they got.
Gotcha. Top 5 this week. Top 5. This week is top 5 favorite films that occur in snow or a cold environment. So I'm going to hit up Steve and Izzy. What is your number 5?
Have you seen on my list?
Let's do it.
All right. Number 5 on my list is a underappreciated classic from the 90s from director Rennie Harlan and starring Sylvester Stallone and John Lithgow. It is Cliffhanger.
Honorable mention for me.
Number 5 for me.
Number 5 for you, Brian?
Yeah.
Put it on the
Nowhere
board.
close to my list.
Oh,
Now,
I just
Steven
watched this the other day too.
It really isn't a
Fantastic.
bad
It's better
film.
than it should be. Even Michael Rooker's in it.
Mhm.
It's
Steven,
not
is
as
he
good as Vertical
combined?
Limit.
Hey,
Damn it! Quiet!
Shut up about Vertical Limit. Shut it.
Oh, are you serious? I'm sorry.
Okay, fine.
So-
Spoiler alert. My number 4 is Vertical Limit.
So you're saying
Isn't-
you're taking bad movies? I keep forgetting that.
Izzy, what's your number 5?
Didn't it have that sequel, Horizontal Limit? Didn't
That was
gross
that
as
was
much?
that was on
That was Event
Skinamax.
Horizon.
Horizontal Limit was on Skinamax, Blake.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Izzy, do you have a list, or are you and Steve collaborating?
We are collaborating. It's a stizzy time.
Gotcha. Brian, what's your number 5?
Well, it was Cliffhanger, but I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna say Better Off Dead.
Don't! That was tied at number 3 for me.
Jeez, put it on the board. Blake, what is your number 5?
I was on mute. Okay,
Oh.
so Brian, that's a great pick, and Jeff too. But I thought like the bulk of the movie had to be in snow or cold environments. Otherwise, I would have put.
It does,
Oh.
but people make their own list.
That was pure snow. Do you know the street value of that mountain?
It did have the K-12 in it. That's correct. But all right, that's fine. And I also had to rule out Christmas movies because those were all cold. Well,
I
depending on
didn't
where
roll
you're
those
at.
out. They didn't make my list, but I didn't roll
Yeah.
those out.
Well, stereotypically. But no, I started my number 5 was cold places in hell like Fargo.
Oh,
Was
That's
on
my number
honorable
2.
Jeff
was
not
on my
gonna have
honorable
it.
mentions.
Jeff has no list.
Fargo, don't you know?
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
My number 5. This is up there. Just because some background here. This scene made me have all my action figures of G.I. Joe reenact this scene many, many times throughout the years when I was a kid. Because I remember watching this film with my dad when it was on TV. The Spy Who Loved Me, the James Bond with Roger Moore, when he's doing the ski scene and he's shooting at the Russians and that. He goes, that scene is one of my favorite scenes in all of the Bonds. And it really, I remember watching it
And
when I
there's
was
a lot
like
of
6 or
Bond
7.
ski chase.
There is.
There's
Yeah,
a
I was
lot of
gonna
Bond
say,
ski
I
chase.
did have
That one's
a
10
Bond
times
movie.
better than A View to a Kill.
I did have a Bond movie as an honorable mention, but not that one.
But that just helped. I remember watching that, and for the next year, that's all I would do is my GI Joes would go down pretend ski slopes and fighting in that. And Blake, you are right. There's a lot of bad Bond ski scenes too. So,
Including the one you just mentioned.
No, number
Not
5,
good.
Jeff.
My number 5 is The Martian.
That on snow. Well, it's cold, I guess.
It's a
Okay.
cold environment. It's
Okay.
fucking Mars.
Okay, my
Jeez.
bad. Wait a second. Put me a second. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Eddie the Eagle.
Oh, with Hugh Jackman?
Oh, yeah. He is in that.
Not seen that yet. Wanted to, though.
It's amusing. It made my number 4 on my list.
Okay. My number 4, I tied it. I did Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. I really love that movie. I don't know why, I just do.
It was a funny
That's
movie.
Sandra Bullock. No.
Yes.
No. That was
No,
the proposal.
That's the proposal.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
You
right. It's
should
like
know
Amy
that one,
Smart or
Brian.
something,
Yep.
right?
Amy
Amy
Smart.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yep.
He comes back. He was a fat kid. He comes back. He's skinny and all that. Actually, I didn't tie. I actually only have 5. So there you go. Good
Was
with
Anna
that.
Faris also in that?
Yes.
Yes.
She was the
Celebrity.
famous celebrity. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Good movie. Really
Anna
enjoyed it.
Faris plays a celebrity so well.
Yes. Brian, what's your number 4?
Let's see here. My number 4 is Into the Wild.
The movie that I'm rooting for nature. Okay, good call. Good call. I'm white upper class. Just kidding.
Yeah, we know
man,
Jason,
I don't make
but
fun of your
what did you
list,
think
but
about the
that's
movie?
cool.
Actually, Brian, it was a very good film. It was a good film. So
Pretty
I'll
sure
give you
this
that.
piece of paper says your top 5, not write down what you think somebody else's top 5 would be. So
You need a hug.
no.
Okay.
I do, just not from you.
Okay. Blake, what's your number 4?
My number 4 stars Aragorn in The Road, 2009.
Honorable
Vigo.
mention for me.
Yep.
Vigo and Charlie's actually in there as well. And not only is it cold throughout the whole movie, but it is metaphorically as well.
Probably the most uplifting road trip film. Most uplifting.
Yeah, especially in the middle when you hear Holiday Road.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Steve Izzy, what's your number 4?
Well, we had Vertical Limit, but then you guys started mentioning like Christmas and space, and I like have to re-evaluate my whole list now.
Christmas in space.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with a Vertical Limit / Aliens, because I guess that might have been a cold environment.
Yeah.
It's in space, so yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think on the ship it was warm.
I don't know. Maybe to some people below 72 degrees is cold. I don't know.
Good
Vertical
point.
Limit was my number 3. It tied for number 3. I love Vertical Limit. I do.
Yeah, it's seen it in like 15 years, but I'm sure it's still amazing.
It's still amazing. I saw it probably about 3 years ago, and it's awesome. I love it.
I remember watching Everest or whatever a couple years ago. I'm like, this would be so much better if it was Vertical Limit.
Everest was my number 3 as well.
Oh shit! You just like those mountain climbing movies.
I do. I
7 years in Tibet. Is that your number 3 as well?
Yes.
God, no.
Oh.
3 Solo. Oh wait, that's in like the middle of California, right?
Yeah, it's California.
129 hours or whatever.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah,
Utah.
127 hours. That's in
Okay,
Utah.
next
but-
week top 5 is top 5 mountain films.
Desert films.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
What's your number 3, Stephen?
Number 3, I had Groundhog Day. Bill Murray classic.
Oh.
Takes place in a blizzard.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking like, wait, didn't somebody freeze to death then? Like, no, that was Scrooged, but that should also been up there.
That's good.
Completely didn't think about that one, but yes, that should be on my list.
Well, it's Groundhog Day. Again.
Again.
Brian, number
It's
3.
been years, and we gotta watch that again.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Cool Runnings.
Honorable mention.
What you smoking, man?
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time.
Oh, my number 2.
I see power.
That's a good
I
film.
see a bad model who don't
Even
take
though
no
most
shit
of the
up to
movie
nobody.
Takes place in Jamaica.
Even though most of the movie takes place in Jamaica.
It is the same Olympics that Eddie the Eagle was in.
Again, this piece of paper says list your top 5 favorite films that occur in a snow or cold environment. Not
It doesn't have
a
to be
certain
over
amount of runtime
80%.
has to take place in snow or under 32 degrees or there has to be sleet or whatever. This just says my top 5 favorite films that occur in snow or cold. Cool Runnings.
Oh shit! I just
is
remembered
in the
one.
Winter Olympics, so it's cold and there's snow on the ground.
Brian, I'm with you, buddy. I got you, buddy. I got you.
I don't know. I feel like if somebody doesn't say the phrase "I'm freezing my dick off," then it's not really a snow movie.
John Candy says that in the outtakes.
There you go.
Blake, what's your number 3?
Okay. So I did rule out Christmas, but I didn't rule out Thanksgiving. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, I didn't even think of that one. God dang it.
That's a good one.
I took out Christmas ones, but I didn't. Oh, that's a good one. Damn
You
it.
took out Christmas? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I took out Christmas.
Well, his number one
Jason
was
doesn't believe in Christmas.
his number one was Jingle All the Way, and he was afraid he was going to get mocked.
Close. It's close.
I just want the Turbo Man.
I want the acting figure.
Put the cookie down now.
Remember when I said I will kill you last? I lied.
That's
Oh, wait,
Commando.
That's not Jingle All the Way.
He said that to Sinbad.
Hey, Sinbad, remember when I kill you last?
Yeah, you did.
Remember when I said I would kill your career last? I lied.
If only Sinbad did that genie movie.
My number 3 was Vertical Limit of Everest. I hope he did. Jeff, what's your name? What's your number 3?
I've got I hope he did. I got a 3-way tie. I had Better Off Dead, and I hope he did with Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh.
And Out Cold.
Out Cold.
Yeah.
Out Cold, where I first learned who Zach Galifianakis was.
Nice. What's your number 2, Jeff?
My number 2 was Fargo,
Ah.
which was taken off the board by Blake's number 5.
My number 2, I hope he did because it was sports. Kept a theme, kind of like the Vertical Limit and Everest.
So you're taking my number 1 off the list.
Number 2 is Cool Runnings and Miracle.
Oh, no, never mind.
Love.
You son of a bitch. That was my number 2.
Yeah. That was your number 2, Blake?
Yes.
Yeah, great film. Great film. Just because they have Don't Fear the Reaper in there.
That's all it takes for you to like a movie is Don't Fear the Reaper?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Frighteners isn't on here.
Hey, don't mess with the Frighteners.
He was
I
in a
love
freezer for like 2 minutes, so
I love Don't Fear the Reaper by the Beatles. Great song.
Hey, what?
That was the Funkies.
My bad.
Yeah.
At least Miracle on Ice was on. Miracle was on cold ice, and wasn't it the same Winter Olympics as Eddie the Eagle and the Jamaica bobsled team?
No.
Jamaica was
No.
88.
I know. I'm just trying to be ignorant.
That was 8 years earlier.
Do you believe in miracles? So Blake had 2 was Miracle. Brian,
I'm still waiting for the Jamaican hockey team. I mean, anybody do that movie yet? I mean, come on.
Oh, John Candy is due for a comeback.
20 years
oh
after his
boy.
death.
I hate to
Wow.
tell you this, but John Candy's not that big a draw anymore.
He
Aw.
would be if he was in a new movie.
You do one movie like Wagons East, and all of a sudden you're a pariah.
It's because he smells. It's because he smells bad on the outside. Ugh.
Ugh.
It smells worse on the
Brian, what's your
inside.
number 2?
My number 2 is The Hateful Eight.
Oh!
Nice pull.
Yeah.
You know what? Great movie. Probably one of my least favorite Tarantino movies.
Hey,
Uh,
but
Worst Tarantino movie ever. I give it 8 out of 10.
That's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Are you sure it wasn't a
how
B
dare you?
minus?
That movie is
B
great.
minus. Stephen Izzy, what's your number 2?
Well, I hope he did, because I remembered another one that would be at the top of the list. I have the first act of Empire Strikes Back, The Battle on Hoth.
That's my
because
number
it's fucking
1.
amazing.
That's my-
Hey!
Yeah.
And then another classic of the 90s, action genre. Also from director from director Shane Black. Sorry, Long Kiss Goodnight. No, wait, no,
Oh.
Rennie Harlan directed that, didn't he?
Yeah. That
Shit.
was, oh.
Yeah,
I think
that
Shane
was
Black
Rennie Harlan.
wrote it. Yeah, Rennie Harlan directed, Gina Davis stars, Samuel L. Jackson, peak performance. Yeah.
Yep.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
Good call. I like that one. That film does not get much play anymore. I think people forgot about that one. Brian, what's your number 1?
Number 1.
Oh, wait, do I get to do number 1?
I thought that was your 1. Empire and.
That
Oh,
was
no,
number 2.
I hope
No, no.
he's the number 2. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Number
What's your
1.
number 1?
John Carpenter's The Thing.
Wait, it's not
Oh.
Alien versus Predator?
Nope, not Alien versus Predator. That wasn't even considered. Sorry.
The Thing is good.
That's definitely.
That's a good one. I remember liking it a lot. I have to go back and watch that again, though. I have to go back
It's
and watch it again.
fantastic. Do yourself a
Uh,
favor. Don't watch the remake.
Yeah.
Or the original.
Yeah, from 1950s.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing from outer space or whatever. Yeah.
Brian, what's your number one?
Number one, Rocky 4.
I knew it.
Yeah.
God dang it, I forgot about that.
How did you forget
There's
about
no
that?
easy way out.
You know what? Empire Strikes Back falls out. Rocky 4 is my number one too, Brian. Solidarity, brother. I gotcha.
I thought that's the reason you even came up with this list, was to put Rocky 4 on
I
it.
completely forgot about that. Damn it. Good job, Brian. Good job, buddy. I like
See,
that
now
one.
he's
Is
not
there a
mocking you,
colder
Brian.
environment than Christmas time in Siberia?
Greatest montage built around, or a film. Greatest film built around a montage, I should say. That's what I meant to say. 8 minutes of montages.
Even
Wow.
Rocky had a
Oh,
montage.
it's more than that. It's like 30% montage.
20% robot. And then
God.
Well, you know why it's so much montage, right?
what is that?
Because originally it was like 2 hours and 45 minutes, and they're like, no, you need to cut it down, and now it's like 85 minutes. So it's like that. That's why half the movie is montage.
Wow.
Which is why he's redoing it to put it out again.
Yeah, the Stallone cut.
Stallone cut. Yep.
It's gotta be better
Did
than
you
the
say it
Snyder
was
cut.
85 minutes? Or are you just pulling a number out, or is
It's
it really
pretty long.
only 85
look it up.
minutes?
Rocky 4 is like 85 minutes, maybe.
Under 90 minutes?
Yeah,
Check. Hold on.
and like 30% of it is montage.
Nope. 91 minutes.
Oh,
Just
that's
gets
credit.
above
I don't count credits.
Well, Jason and I have a rule that if a live action movie is under 90 minutes, it's because it's crap. So
Yep.
Jason needs that to be over
That's a
90
goddamn
minutes.
lie, and I bring to the forefront Crank and Crank High Voltage.
Woo! Greatest movies
You
ever
can watch
made.
both of them in like 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Blake.
So
what's
you
your
could say
number-
that they crank those out.
Ah!
Got him.
Blake, what's your number one?
I've talked about this movie a lot. You can probably guess what it is.
Is it that
the
robot
WandaVision?
one where you kick them in the groin?
No.
Is it Oak Island?
No.
Oh my God! I flipped on the TV today and Oak Island was on and I didn't know what it was. I wanted to kill myself. Thank God I have the suicide
Whoa,
hotline
calm
on
down
my
there,
phone.
social influencer.
Because I called the suicide hotline and it said I turned on Oak Island and they talked me down.
They're like, we have a special.
They
we have a
found
special
a lot
hotline.
more wood and more rocks. I mean, I don't know how more exciting you want it to be.
They found a nail.
They found several. I mean, that's what's so exciting.
No
They found a-
buttons.
They found a Home Depot.
I'm sorry, what was
receipt
your
next to it.
pick?
Oh,
A Simple Plan.
Oh, good film. Simple Plan. Billy Bob.
Yeah.
Bob Thornton? Okay.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it.
Good
Should've
film.
done that. He's just a boy. Oh, wait.
Nice job. Blake. My number one was Rocky 4 and Empire Strikes Back. Same
Ooh, nice
quality.
job.
Yeah.
Number one for you, Jeff, was what?
My number one is one that's been on lists before, Mystery Alaska.
Oh, I fucking forgot that movie.
I
Every
don't know how you... you already put a hockey movie on your list, but you forgot the better hockey movie.
Mystery Alaska is my number two. It's Hobie that with Cool Runnings and Miracle. Damn it. Good job. Anybody know where you can get a rub and a tug around here? Let's see. Quick honorable mentions here, real quick. Anybody?
All of
I'll
mine
go
have been
first.
taken.
Okay. Blake?
Go ahead. I ruled out Christmas movies, but
Mhm.
I would have put Scrooged on here.
I watched
it's-
that a couple weeks ago. It does not hold up as much as I wanted it to.
Ooh.
Really?
Lies.
It's still funny, but not as good as I remembered.
For Christmas movies, I threw Klaus or Claus or however it's
The
pronounced.
animated,
The animated one.
very good
Yeah.
film.
Watched
Very
it
good
this
film.
past Christmas and
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
My kids really like that one.
And I also had 30 Days of Night.
Okay.
It's an honorable mention. Vampires Attacking Barrow, Alaska.
Yep.
And only because of at least what I considered my fun experiment when I was working at the theater, Extreme Ops, the terrible movie where
Snowboarding.
The X Games snowboarders end up in some spy thriller.
Yes.
But when I was working at the theater, I decided, like, one Friday night when that sold like 8 tickets, I decided to see if I can get a real immersion into the movie, and I lowered the temperature in the theater to see if anybody complained about it being cold. And no one did.
Because they were all asleep already.
my usher said something about it was cold in that theater, and I had to ask, it's like, did anyone complain about it? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, then I'll keep it cold.
3 people had frostbite.
Come on, it doesn't get that cold. It's not freezing.
It was only 36 degrees.
I had honorable mentions for Insomnia, the Christopher Nolan movie with Al Pacino and Robin Williams. The Revenant, and then a couple of Stephen King movies I was surprised wasn't mentioned. Misery and The Shining.
Oh, the Steven Weber Shining?
Yes. Yes.
No, the barely watchable one. The Jack Nicholson. Nicholson.
I would like
Nicklaus,
to see
famous
Jack
golfer.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. He's using his golf club to bust through the door.
I just want to whack your fucking head off.
Luckily, Chichi Rodriguez comes to the rescue. Ha
Because he's got The Shining.
That's right. The Shinning.
Oh, the Shinning. We don't want to get
You
sued.
want to get sued?
Hey, I don't like people coming on the show that have better accents than me and better impressions.
That's
okay?
everybody who's been on the show.
That's enough.
Oh, so Jason likes a solo podcast. I get it.
Yeah. Shut your whore mouth over there, Jeff.
It's very aggressive.
We had listener feedback on this one. Kevin, since the Explorer, had Miracle, Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, on purpose. Grumpy Old Men, Fargo.
Oh, shit.
Grumpy Old Men's good. And
What about
Yeah.
Grumpier Old Men, though?
I like Grumpier Old Men too as well.
Was that in
And
the winter
Groundhog Day.
time too?
Yeah. Honorable mentions: Trading Places, Just Friends, Cool Runnings, and The Ice
Trading
Storm.
Places.
Trading Places. That's
Ah.
a Christmas movie, though.
Oh shit! I forgot Geostorm.
That's a good reason for that, Steve. Don't ever bring up Geostorm.
And nobody said The Day After Tomorrow.
Nope, we're getting there. Randall Holt, RJ Holt, 666. He's not evil.
He's just handled that way.
He had The Cutting Edge.
Nice.
Nice.
Fargo. Empire Strikes Back, Home Alone, and Groundhog Day. Honorable mentions. This would be on my list for holiday if I was Elf, Cool Runnings, and Misery. Kevin Brigger also, Kevin SNCX4 also said, did anyone have Batman and Robin with?
Oh shit! Batman
Mr.
Returns.
Freeze.
Oh damn it!
Best Batman movie.
Ice to see you.
He never said that.
I know, that's why I like saying it.
I just saw somewhere they were making fun of that movie or whatnot. They're saying terrible casting choices in superhero movies, and they're talking about Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, and they made the thing about he just one big joke about Ice to see you, and I'm like, he never said that. That was McBain. That's a McBain line.
28 puns insulting Ice, and that wasn't one of them.
That wasn't one of them.
He made $1 million per pun. $1 million per pun.
Million.
Sweet
per
mill.
Oh, our dream. Dreams are made of.
Oh God. The cinema guys, he had The Thing is the obvious number one for any list. But the Day After Tomorrow better make some list too. God no. Stop it, Brad. Stop it. Let's see here. You're just excited about the Snyder Justice League cut. Oh jeez. Look, more Dark Side. Let's see here. Somebody posted
by
online.
more Dark Side, you mean some Dark Side, huh?
Well, the best part is they're like, look at this, dark side's in it. The mom is in it, the grandma lady, you know, the evil one. And they're like,
Yes.
look at all these. It's like, who cares? You're never going to see these guys again. Who cares? You can build up dark side as much as you want. He's not going to be in a sequel. Why? Because they're not making one. Who the fuck cares?
But
Biggest
you know
problem
what's
I
going to
have
be in
is-
the Snyder Cut? Fucking Wonder Woman sting. It was missing from 84.
You know who else is in it? Martian Manhunter, Steve. We got to go see it now. So excited.
Oh, well, shit. There we go.
Yeah.
You know who's
Is it-
probably not going to be in it? Cyborg.
No.
How many Johns are going to be in it? So we're going to have John Jones, Martian Manhunter. Are we going to have John the Green Lantern?
John Stewart or whatever.
John Stewart? Like, are we going to
he's
have John
supposed-
We're going to have
Constantine?
as many Johns as Marthas.
Martha. For a second
And then
there.
comes a pimp named Slickback with all his Johns and tricks.
Wait, is Cat Williams in it?
We had one
Spoilers.
other listener feedback one that we missed from Sir Reggie Scumbottom.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, go ahead. What's that one?
Let's see. His number 5 is Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
Okay.
That wasn't the cold time.
Number 4, Slapshot.
Oh,
I was
good.
expecting that on somebody's list.
Number 3, Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
Number 2, the 1982 version of The Thing.
Yep.
And number 1, the 1951 version of The Thing.
Wow.
Oh, we put the 51 version ahead of the 82 version. Ooh.
The original is better than. That's the first time you can say the original is better. I mean, everybody knows the Fog horror movie remake was better than the original too. They're pirates.
Mm,
No, no.
Although I like how Jason had like Empire Strikes Back as number 1 on his list, and he was going to get on me for having The Martian. And I'm like, mine's at least a real planet. Yours is a made-up fictional.
Oh, now we're
planet.
doing real movies. It didn't say documentaries in the cold, Jeff.
I didn't say it was a real movie. I said it was a real.
I'm
Took place on a real
I'm sorry.
planet.
I believe The Martian is either a comedy or a musical based upon its awards.
It could be. Yeah, I didn't doubt it wasn't.
Yeah, well, why don't you tell me a joke or sing me a musical number from The Martian?
Happy to do so. Hello, I'm on Mars. Yes, I am. I'm planting my garden. Yes, I
Holy
am.
shit, it's Matt Damon!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Matt Damon.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, it's Jesse Plemons. My bad.
Now we get to the best part of the show. We're going to end on a high note. Obituaries. Thank God it wasn't me. Brian, take it away.
All right. We had, let's see, we had Vincent Jackson, wide receiver
suicide.
from
First layer.
NFL, yeah. Ari Gold.
Yep.
I don't know
The
who
guy
that
from
is.
Entourage?
No, I will get that for you.
Apparently, I did not know who he was, but apparently he is an artist,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently the namesake of the guy from Entourage.
Okay.
Let's see.
Was a
We,
He was a trailblazing gay artist who sang backup vocals for Diana Ross and Cyndi Lauper. He was 47 years old. He was also the World of Wonder, the production company behind RuPaul's Drag Race, worked closely with Gold on his collaborations with RuPaul. So
I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I did not expect to like that show as much as I did. I'm not gonna lie.
Steve went into it begrudgingly, and about half an episode in, he was like, "All right, looking for ringtones."
Good luck. Don't fuck it up.
I believe he passed away from cancer. I believe it was cancer. Okay.
we had the world-renowned jazz pianist Chick Corea.
Oh, I hadn't heard that one.
Didn't hear that one.
We also had Braden Smith. He was the 24-year-old Jeopardy five-time champion. Most recently, was on like the last episodes that Alex taped.
Yep.
Yeah, he was good.
He passed away from complications from a surgery.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
24.
And then Larry Flint.
Oh, forgot about
Larry Flint.
Blake's
Larry
idol.
Flint died?
Yeah.
Just I thought he died like a decade ago or something.
My wife said the same exact thing. She's
He
like,
was shot and had.
he outlived his brother.
I just hadn't, heard of him saying anything horrible in the last decade or so. So I was like, oh, he must be dead. Okay.
My wife's comment was, I really thought he was dead already. I was like, I know his brother was. So
Maybe
we would
that was
do
it. Everyone remembered his brother dying.
Breath of Silence.
His brother in like Flint?
You ruined the Breath of Silence, Steve. Now we have to do it all over again.
Hey, some of us breathe faster.
We gotta do it again.
Hey, I got one more to mention if we're done with the list.
Yes.
President and CEO of Marriott Hotels, Arne Sorensen. He passed away last night. Very sad.
Leukemia, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, he had a long battle with cancer.
67, I think.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I think it was 67. So, okay, now we can do Breath of Silence. Okay. Bad idea of the week, 1018. This is inspired by Blake.
Sorry, I was on mute. I was on mute for that Breath of Silence.
Good job. But you were there in spirit, Blake. We had bad idea number 1012, interrupting Brian during his joke of the week. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad idea.
That is a bad idea.
Once is fine.
But not twice.
Bears without ears.
Right, Blake, remember that. You can do it twice. Or once. Just once. Just once. Steve and Izzy, thanks for showing up. We appreciate it. We need to have you guys back more often.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I wanted to have you back a couple weeks ago, and Jeff said no. I don't know why, but Jeff did.
I'm sure he has reason.
I said we only need a Coal Ranch update about once every 3 or 4 months.
Ouch! No.
Oh,
I'm sure it was hey, I'd like to have Steve and Izzy back on the show. Who?
that's like every 3 years in rat years. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's damn near a teenager.
By then he's going to be eaten by a bobcat. You know.
Yeah, right? God willing. I mean, what? No, that's horrible.
It's only going to be a week until Steve lets that bobcat in the house. Here's a buffet. Welcome to
It's pretty cute.
I did tell him, the rule is if you're cold, they're cold. You got to bring them in.
That's true. That is true.
I don't know. That bobcat's about as potty trained as the rest of these assholes.
Hey, our kitties are pretty good, except for the old man thinks Steve's pants are the best place to be.
Except for spite peeing, which will get you thrown outside with a bobcat. That's what I'm saying.
I say the same thing about my Hobie team here. Man.
All right, who's the spite peer?
Jim.
He's going to be the first one to spite pee in that new studio when he gets in there. Like, oh, it's mine now.
Oh, he's marking his territory. It's perfectly natural. If you got him castrated sooner, this wouldn't be a problem.
His girlfriend said that too. My wife was like, I told my wife, I'm sorry, Jim has to move in with us. He peed in the studios. He claimed it as his own.
Marked
He's
his
got
territory.
Yep. Let's see here. Steve, Izzy, where can we find you guys at?
You can't. We can't be found.
She lies. You can find us on all your favorite podcatchers under Everything I Learned from Movies. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at EILF Movies. That's Everything I Learned from Movies, and I'm singing by myself. Also, April 10th, we have Podcart Fest.
Woo!
Great guests. Lots of fun. Check it out.
Steve,
Funko
if people
Pop.
can find us, then we're going to be part of that 20% of influencers.
Oh no. Well, luckily, I'll call the Suicide Prevention Hotline, and I'm pretty sure I can handle fame.
I mean, if anybody in this house can.
Come on, guys. Push me to the limit. Let me find out.
Fame!
Give me life.
You're gonna live forever.
And
also don't forget about untidyvenus.etsy.com. That's a goddess who's bad at housekeeping. And if you use the code HobiePod, you save 15% on all the amazing art.
And also the best part is I may be showing up on your show soon too, because we're going to, the rumor is that we're going to talk about the feel-good movie of the year, Passion of the Christ, around Easter time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Coming up in April when we talk about Jesus movies, Passion of the Christ.
Jeebus.
It's going to be a laugh riot.
Now, Jason, when you rewatch it,
Mhm.
can you do me a favor and recount how many times he was whipped?
Oh,
Because I lost
200.
count.
274. Oh my God. Make it stop. Make it stop.
If only they montaged it like they do in Rocky IV.
Oh God.
We all need a good
anyway.
Jesus
Wait, so that
montage.
movie made what, about $10 million per lash?
Oh,
Oh.
it made more than Schwarzenegger did per pun.
It is still the highest grossing R-rated movie in America.
Highest
I've
gross.
never seen it.
You're in for a treat, Izzy.
Coming
Highest
soon.
grossing film about a resurrected deity too. So that's kind of an interesting fact too.
He didn't.
Also the highest
He
grossing
wasn't
Saw
resurrected
movie.
in that movie.
Yeah, he was. The Rock came open at the end.
That's
He was
just
walking
meant The
out.
Rock opened.
Yeah, and his footsteps were on the ground. His feet were on the ground.
I suppose I don't remember the end. 'cause
Yeah. So
The
shut
passion
fuck
ends at
up.
his death, so the movie lied to me.
I'm done with the passion of this. Okay.
Happy Fat Tuesday, everybody.
Roger, that's right. Roger says goodbye.
Are we going to
Do we not have a title for this
title
week's show?
for
Or
this?
Come on, Jason, get your shit
shoot.
together.
I said
Well, I
goodbye,
already
but I was
stopped
on
our
mute.
podcast, so on YouTube we'll do it here. Let's do podcast title. Well, I fucked that up. I don't feel like starting that over. So let's
Nice
do this
to
for,
see you.
Very much isn't. Oh, I mean, no.
Titles for the show, YouTube exclusive. I had a million per pun. It's cold because it's Mars. Jeff has no list. Italian pleather. Carry the four. I'm on mute. And only if he sees his shadow. That's all I had.
Not Corinthian pleather.
I could do Corinthian pleather.
I had fine Corinthian pleather. I had kick them in the groin. I used deer urine. Lent Champion. Sock candy. I'm on mute. Fuck that Funko.
Fuck that Funko.
Wild anuses.
No.
30% montage.
Oh.
And bears without ears.
I had Bob the Bobcat. Is he gonna fuck that Funko?
Izzy's gonna fuck that Funko?
Is
he
Oh.
going to
going to?
The play on words. I see what he did there. That's better than his jokes. I'll go back on mute.
We all need a good Jesus montage. Those were the only four that I had.
I like I'm on mute, and then Jeff had the fine Corinthian pleather.
I like I'm on mute better than that.
I'm on mute. And what was the other one you said?
Like Lent Champion.
The Lent Champion. I like that one. I like the Lent Champion.
30% montage. Bears without ears.
Bears without ears is funny too. I do like that one.
Fuck that Funko.
No, we're not putting. Izzy, you get to pick between Lent Champion, I'm on mute, or what was the other one, Jeff?
Bears without
ears.
I really like Lent Champion.
Okay, we're going with Lent Champion. Oh, good times.
I'm the champion of Lent.
Okay, now YouTube, we're saying bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.